sorry for shouting in your ears, guys. No? No! No! Oh my god, no. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I love that sausage. Oh. Oh. I didn't live in space here, this is bad. Guys, we done 159, this is amazing. I think I have got a new PB. New PB, ooh. Hallelujah. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah! Guys, we made another podium. Oh. Distance.
Hello, Caddy. That's a rather friendly.
Oh my god. What was that? Was that you?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are we bumping into each other in that one, or are we being?
I'm
oh!
trying to avoid everything.
Oh my god.
I see. Oh, this is cute. This is what we'll need as well. Hello? Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Okay.
Amazing.
Oh, you guys have missed the best intro ever. I'm so sorry about that.
That was the sound. The singing was just unreal.
Did you not hear? So basically, when you could see still the video, I cut the sound and I started saying, "Wow, I look like a zombie now." Thank you.
I know.
I was saying that I couldn't start the stream because Jeff had his music in the background and he refused to turn it off. So we copyright reason. That's what I was saying. So that's why I'm late. Thanks for pointing that out, my dear Zlankin. It's just lovely from you. There is sound today. Now you should be able to hear everything. And yeah, today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you all had a really good start to the week. Was Matt singing? Matt singing? Matt sang? Matt?
No, TV sing. TV was.
Yes. Matt doesn't sing very often. I haven't heard him singing the first few days he's been here, but I'm sure I will hear his beautiful voice. Hi, Jeff 2.0.
I find that offensive, personally.
So yeah, Matt spent a lot of time during the day with Jeff. Is going to. They've actually done a lot of work. Do you want to tell them what you've done today on the rig?
We basically sorted out the H shifter, so it's in a more natural position, and we've added the 3D wrap mod for better shifting. So that's all.
Hello, Brendan. Hello, Matt. Hello, Anders. Hello, Andre. Hello, Zlanken. Hello, everyone. And thank you so much, GT Plus Racing, for becoming a superhero. Nice to have a new member in the family. And so, yeah, as Matt was saying, they've well, improved. I was gonna say fixed, but they've improved the edge pattern, make it incredible. It does feel a lot more like in my Ford Fiesta now, so it's more natural. Before it was a little bit like butter, and there's a bit more resistance now, so it's going to be great to drive the races on Assetto Corsa on Saturday. And I believe they are attacking the other side in the next few days. Once Matt get his glasses sorted, because You guys can't see it, but Matt has broken his glasses yesterday. Went to the shop to fix them. Yet Matt has also managed to break them again today. So he's actually super glued them today. And he was wearing a little a peg? A pin?
A clothing peg.
A clothing peg. Had a clothing peg on his glasses after putting some super glue on it. So I was really trying my best to listen to his teaching earlier, but it was very hard when you had a clothing peg on your glasses. You can't really be taken seriously. I'm sure most of you will agree with that. Thanks for remembering it. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so by the way, everyone, I haven't really caught up with you guys since the race on Sunday. So I guess I need you some explaining, I guess. Obviously with Matt, we've been working really hard only on Saturday. Most of you know that I had some guests over on Friday and Saturday. Not that I'm blaming them. I'm just saying I didn't have much time. I was actually told about the Ferrari event about a week before the race started. So I got the car on the Sunday or Saturday to download. Or maybe the Friday. Anyway, and I only got to try it the Monday before the race. So it was like 7 days before. It was a little bit rush, and Matt has done his best. So I was lapping consistently on a 152, which is crazy when you think about when I started Monza lap, I was around 157, and then I couldn't go down from 155. But thanks to Matt's help and you know, a few tweaks to the setup and all that, I managed to do a 152. I was very, very pleased to go in the race with a 152, even though I knew from the start I would not be at the front, because I had practice on the server on Saturday. Was it before or after? I think both before and after the stream. And I was actually punted by the David Perrault, so not everyone can say that, you see. I did scream, I called the guys, and it was good, you know. You learn. I got punted in Ascari. It was fun. It wasn't. I don't think he meant it. He just tried to overtake me, and it was a bit tight. And I was oversteering. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. I wasn't at the pace of the guys, but I'm very, very pleased and very thankful to Matt as well, who's been really patient and teaching me to spend so much time to waste my lap time. So yeah, we've done incredible work. I don't quite think I could be the 149 just yet, but I was only 2 seconds off, right? It's not that bad. Yeah. When you think that these guys are the best in the world, like literally INO, which to me was one of the best in the world, was mid-pack. So I think like it gives you a good idea of how good these people were. Hello. Yeah, sorry. It's really far, baby. You put it. Okay, so Jeff wants me to stay in the really distant. Huh? But
yeah, well done.
Talked about this before. I just wanted to hi before I go to. Oh, thank you, Dominic. That's very nice of you. Good evening, Silent Shock. 2 days of making up excuses, really too much. 2 days of making up excuses. Yeah, I mean, I could have just ignored Els and Lauren being here, so that would have been good. Or Matt on his first day here. Actually, Matt and I kind of got to work straight away. I know, baby, but this is really. Okay, so apart from that, this week we've got the race at Zandvoort, and actually I don't know what you guys think about Zandvoort, but I certainly really like Zandvoort. It was one of the tracks that I've always quite liked. It's not on the top 5, but it's not on the bottom 5. It's quite a tricky track, and I tend to sleep a lot. But we started on a 147 lap. I'm looking at Matt. We started on a what? Blink your eyes if you want to get out.
148. 148.
So we started 148, and then we slowly got down to maybe 146, I think, on that lap setup. And then I told Matt what I didn't like about the car. Matt also drove the car on, not on the main server, but on like a single player version. And he somehow managed to put the setup so beautifully that when I got back into the car, I managed a 145. So 145 is what we got to so far. And then we went on to the main server, the race server, the official server, and I did a 144.4, I believe. So the aim obviously is to be as good as the other guys, which is I'm just going to 142, 141.
Low 141s are the really fast people, and then other 42.
140. So really, my target would be 142. I don't know if I can achieve it, but we'll try our best, right? And we've got so many more days. So obviously, I've got my Friday off. I've got my Saturday and my Friday fully doing this. I'm not gonna do anything else. So really, well, I mean, I'm gonna do the races with you guys as well, but I'm only gonna be doing this, nothing else. So really, I should be ready. And if I'm not going down to a 142, that's because I've made some more excuses. But I don't have to make any excuses because I don't have any for this weekend. I just have to drive Assetto Corsa. So, already loaded me on.
Yeah,
and then you need to do your magic.
Just when you hover over the button, when you hover over where it says join, it tells you.
Oh, do I need to do that and enter?
Oh.
So you guys can't see it, but we've got a secret way to come onto server, and it's not working now. And my wheel is. Oh, Matty. No, Matty is fine. Matt, are you enjoying your stay here, or is Jeff talking?
There's good bits and there's bad bits.
That's exactly. Secret way. Yes. It's like you have to press 3D. Well, I think Matt just said it out loud, so it's not so secret anymore. But there's three keys that you can touch and then enter the server. Obviously, if you're listed in the server, which I am. Basically, there's a daily fight between Jeff and Matt, because Matt wants to use the content manager. Alt, you have to do Alt to it. And then Jeff wants to use the main game. So it's a little fight we're having, and actually they're being quite nice to obsessed with Ferrari now, Pip. I've always quite been obsessed with Ferrari. It's my second car in Assetto Corsa Competizione, so haven't tried to hide it. I've driven it at Spa. It's been an absolute nightmare, so let's just hope that my race at Zandvoort will be fine. But so far it's been good. I haven't crashed too much.
No, not really.
And then we think there's quite a lot of pace to be gained on a few areas. So tonight, basically, we're going to do like last time in terms of structuring the stream. We are going to do a few laps and focus on one area, and then the same on another area, and then on another area, we're going to do that again. And we're going to do that on the main server, because obviously the conditions are optimum, it seems. And we're going to start with T1, which is great.
Kind of logical, really. First corner we get to.
Yeah, kind of logical. I could do. I found. Do you need to hear the? No, you.
No. Do you?
Hey, Owen. Hey, Joshua. How you doing? Have you been tested positive then for COVID? I think you said you were being tested today, or you received the result in a week or so. I think my friend told me she did it by post and it was really quick. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, setup's on.
Okay. That's just. Anyone in the? Oh my god, Arnaud is on there. 141. So you can see at the top. This is what we were saying. You can see their best lap time. There's two guys that were there recently, and they've done 141.8 and 142.0. So this is what we're trying to achieve. What we're trying to achieve. No stress. Ferrari is always red. No, Ferrari has allowed me to have a pink car. I didn't even ask for it, guys. I think they know I like pink. It's quite great, isn't it? They picked,
yeah, that's what they've seemed to have gone for. Why?
gonna say it's the outlaps. No point in crazy. The second area we'll be focusing on is here, because you can do this in full speed. What we did last night off stream, obviously, we went around the track and Matt and I try and found my braking marker, so that because I feel really comfortable going into, and actually this was a tip from David Perro, who said that you don't go into a race thinking you're going to win it, you're going into the race knowing where you're going to brake, where you're going to accelerate. So with Matt we decided that we were going to mark down our braking marker, and that's the first thing we did last night. We went around, did a few laps on the server, and found all our braking marker. A bit too wide. Can't detect it. Alright.
Between the 100 and the Tango.
See? Yeah. I just wanted to see if I could do it, because I haven't actually gone full speed at all. Do I need to come back to the...
It's up to you, really. There's no suspension damage. Might be a bit slower.
Let's just go back just in case.
Gonna pull off track?
No, it all.
Andrew was trying to work out what version.
Huh?
Andrew was trying to work out what version of the track. Basically the standard Kunos one, just with some different track limit.
It's the regular one, I think. They've just I don't know how different they are actually. The line here is quite tight, isn't it?
We've probably worked out both type ones that you see the
There's no one on track? I can't see any.
They're half a minute away, so you're fine.
Half a minute? Is he on track?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
So it's between the Tango hunt and the 100 meter.
slow again.
Still warming into it. That T1 is better last time.
Bit better.
Braking a bit early there.
I was braking harder here. Ooh, fuel.
Fine.
Ah, missed that one.
Going forwards. Got one more lap.
Remember that? I'll miss my braking marker.
Right. Just the lap, so we know what we're saying.
4 then. Hi Moro. You want me in your team? Thank you very much for the offer. 144.8. Better yesterday.
But you did have more time on the table, but you were making some mistakes. So the long corner where you brake at the yellow truck, you were braking a bit early. So then you were getting on the power to get to the middle, then you were lifting, and then you were going on the power again.
I was trying the tighter line as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Not for you at the moment. Then we can always experiment with that kind of time. T1, get in there. Basically, your braking point is just before 100, where you were braking the. And what kept losing you time in the first hairpin. Done T1 hairpin. You were braking a little bit early, and that meant that you got to the middle of the corner and you were trying to accelerate, but you were too close, so you went wide.
Yeah.
So braking a little bit later and still staying kind of tight, but a little bit more away allows you to go straight. Otherwise, you had everything else pretty much down, it was just putting it all together.
I feel like I've messed up that particular. And I did miss a few points. I tried to brake later at the... and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So I read the chat once. Bad idea about that. It's not serious. Love driving the Lambo Elemental. Okay, so now obviously I'm gonna still focus on T1. And then I don't know, going full speed in T2. How can I do that? In T2? The straight line, that's not possible.
It's possible through the first bit, and then through the second bit, it depends on. So to go full speed through the second bit, you need to have been able to, whilst keeping your foot down, get the car to the left, because then you can carry the speed. But it's such a dicey corner with all the bumps. If you feel like it's going to go off, just lift a bit, because the lap time loss, like a 1/10 or 2, but it means you get to keep doing laps rather than throwing it off, go back to the pits, throw it off.
Okay.
So yes, we're trying to maximise the speed through the S, but it's also think about the race.
Yeah.
And feeling confident that you know what the car's going to do each time you go.
Okay.
For reference, there's, so from your fastest time the other day, 44.36. So you can see, here, we're about the same. That's the first section. And then, obviously this is the last lap, not your absolute best. But lost a little bit in the fast one, because this is where you were confident enough to go flat out. And then losing that long corner.
I'm going a lot faster. If I just brake, I need to brake earlier. You brake earlier, you've got more smoother, faster.
Smoother through. Ready for the next 5?
Yeah.
We've got some. Still got Arnold on track.
I think he's not in like the top 3 of the race.
I'm pretty sure he won the race.
Oh, he won the race. Yeah, he did win the race because it was the French guy. Hey, Frosty. Hey, Darth. To the chat translation. I felt like I wasn't exiting this turn properly, and here I.
That's already fast.
Okay, yeah, I just need to be more aggressive with
You just needed to build up to it.
and then find the spot on the roadway where it's not too bumpy, like maneuver the car. If that makes sense. I think I broke early here.
Just a little bit, but use it.
Right, that's the car I wanted. Still. No, so close, Matt!
Keep it going.
so close. Excited about lap times. Well, basically I've got until the end of the week to reach 142, Erid. That's the aim, so I can be... I don't even need to be in the pack. I think if I'm 142, I can be right in the pack. Because there's quite a few people that are lapping at 142. Oh. Okay.
So, if you look at the splits, fairly consistent. A couple of errors.
Mm-hmm.
Last corner, starting to get there. Between two gravel traps. So one gravel trap ends, and then the next gravel trap starts. That's where you turn in.
Yeah.
Do the lift before, so you can stay on the throttle all the way through.
I did manage one, and I felt like it was... But the last two, they were not good. That's it. That's a nice way for Matt to be like, no, it wasn't good. I was thinking as well as I was doing it. So, you know, this, I've basically got a problem where it just with the throttle. I do the breathing, but maybe a bit too much. It's not even breathing. It's more like I'm scared. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I need to stop doing this because I do it in the last turn, and that's because I feel like I've misjudged. So I obviously do that. And
then that just hemorrhages lap time.
That's what you said. Yeah. Because I'd need to just progressively build it. Yeah. And that would be better. But I do, and I know as I'm doing it, you should be doing that.
And then for the chicane, you're coming across a little bit early, is then making it so that when you go, so when you then get to the corner, you're running wide when you try to do that bit.
Yeah. So I need to go wider.
Not wider, but when you're braking, stay on the left, get down to second, still on the left, and then turn in, because you'll be able to turn in tighter. Means you can open up the next corner, and you can do what you're doing at the hairpin, where you come in a little bit away, back. But other than that, we're getting there. I think so. What I was seeing there was you were going up. We were probably down almost 4/10, even on the last few laps. That means we can go 43.7, and that's without sorting out some of those errors. So we could go mid-4. Just again, it's putting it all together.
Yeah, we can
and
do.
Getting comfortable with it.
I'm doing 144 before I finish. It's the M today. AC have leaderboard like in Race Room. I haven't played Race Room.
Nor have I.
But they do have leaderboard, right? Because you can see. Well, I mean, in that part. And by the way, I don't know if I said already, but my setup is just perfect. The car feels... So the first time I drove the car around Zandvoort, the car wasn't turning at all. It wasn't turning. Matt as well tried it. It just... And then Matt changed a few tweaks here and there. And now it's turning just beautifully. Like, you can see around the hairpin, I'm just... Yeah, it's turning. It's going the way I want it.
That's the other thing, when you're turning. Sometimes, you know, when you overshoot a corner, start putting lots of steering lock in. When you do that, it does scrub a bit of speed, but it so from accelerating and keeping the tar turning.
So I need to stop.
So instead of putting, you can still put a reasonable amount on. When it starts to go past there, you really don't want to be doing it. If you feel like you need to do that, have a tiny little lift, and the car will move across.
Okay. Yeah.
And it will save you. It'll mean you can get back on the power sooner. Because when you're turning like that, you're not on the power. You're waiting. So
it just maybe scream it in my ear, so I know what to do.
But gone through the main point. And if you look, so Samuel's on 42.6. So if we can get to mid 43s, we're about half a second away.
If I can do a 143 tonight, I'd be really pleased. It might, obviously, if I can do 143 tonight, that means I can also do it regularly, maybe by tomorrow or after tomorrow. Which is great, because that means I'm 1 second behind the pack, rather than 2, like in Monza.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to do this. Hey, Kayo, hey, Andy, thank you so much. I am going to compete again on Sunday. No, yeah, Sunday. You guys can watch on the Ferrari channel. yeah, it's going to happen, and it's at Zandvoort, and Matt is training me. I really can't wait. I feel like I'm gonna be a lot more competitive on that one, definitely. So yeah, I focus on the last one this time.
Focus on the last one, eh? Also try to take everything, start to pull it all together, because we've got everything there now, and we've been up 4 tenths. Just getting that consistency and getting confident with.
Is that the same race with Chris Hay? Yeah, it is. He missed the first one. I didn't. I did finish at the back. Yeah, I'm Jigot. Yeah, it's the same race. I think a few people have missed
yeah, there was like
4 people.
4 people.
Yeah, 3. There was Chris Hay and I think 2 others. There's 24 people in total, and there was 21 people racing, so 3.
3.
Yeah. So I was at the back, but maybe not. Maybe if these guys had turned up, I would have been in 21st position still. Who knows? We'll never know. Last 2 corners especially. Aliens gaining a lot. Yeah, I know, Eric. We basically fought about the places where I need to gain time, and I think the first turn is somewhere where they're going to brake really late, because looking at them at Monza, they were doing very, very late braking. Like, I think there was one moment where I got overtaken at Ascari, and I was behind that car, and Jesus Christ, I saw where he broke, and I thought, wow, if I broke at this point, I'd probably be through the chicane. So T1 is going to be crucial for that. And then the fast lane, we were behind a car yesterday, and it seems to go so fast, like he wasn't even lifting off, going onto the grass and everything, and did a 142. So clearly I need to more that. Hey Denise, yes, representing the girls, although I'm trying to represent to train harder, to represent better this time around, hoping to not finish last. I feel like there are going to be more incidents at Zandvoort, though. There will be more incidents, because like if you look at my community races, I guess Monza normally has incidents, especially in the rain. You guys will know that. But Zandvoort always has incident, even if it's not raining. I always have an incident at Zandvoort.
But we're not going to have one this time.
We're not going to have one this time. I managed to spin on Lesmo at Lesmo, guys. This is why you saw me losing the time. Basically, there was what happened in the race is I caught up with the guy ahead of me. I don't know if he had an incident, but he was going really slowly and he kept making mistakes. And I thought I can overtake him. So at this point in my head, I was thinking, 1, you didn't have any incident. 2, you actually can catch him. He's doing mistakes. Then I started pushing a bit too much, and then I slept onto the Lesmo, and then I didn't see him again after that. That was it. I was literally like, I could see him, he was ahead of me, but I couldn't see him after that. It was a bit sad. And yeah, I ran out of fuel. But that's not going to happen this time. With Matt, we're going to put, how many we said? 150?
We're not putting 150. But you will have plenty to keep you safe. It's
cool.
A pro series.
It's the pro series. I should be in the amateur series.
Well, you say that, but you're 1.5 seconds away from some of the best in the world.
Yes.
Let's get real here.
Let's get real. Please, free, don't run out. Yeah, true. That's very true. That is very true. It was very challenging mentally, I'm not gonna lie. I kept telling Matt and Jeff on Sunday morning, my stomach was all over the place. I wasn't hungry. It was very, very challenging days mentally for me just already. I had the interview as well before the race, so that was another thing on top of the rest. I was like, oh my god, so much happening on the first race. I think the second race is going to be a lot more chilled for me. I don't know if you guys enjoyed as well the cameras. While I was driving, you saw my camera. They picked the only moment I wasn't smiling. I was telling Matt, I knew I was being filmed, and Jeff told me like smile. So I was like going along the Ascari and the straight line, and then they filmed me in T1 where I was like sleeping and everything. So anyway, that was great.
You know Andre's gonna.
Ah yeah. Oh, Andre was sleeping on the sofa. And The camera were quite distracting because when you start, you can see everyone's cameras. So I was not only racing by myself, I was racing with all the other pro drivers. And then for some reason, because it's a Zoom call, it kept switching to other people. So it kept grabbing my attention. So every time I was on the line, I was like looking at them thinking, what they doing? Where are they? Yeah, I wasn't that lonely. I had a lot of people with me on call. Muted call, but I could see their faces. Mario said Tia needs to buy more fuel. Yeah, I know. He said don't forget to put a few extra euros of fuel. I agree with him though. Okay, last
Ready?
T.
Last
turn. Last turn. Woo!
So turn in between the gravel traps, a little bit of a lift until you feel the nose starts to come over, and then back on the throttle as soon as you can.
It's just getting comfortable with when I need to turn, and then I need to stay outside as much.
Stay outside and turn in between the two gravel traps.
No, Bruno developed the broadcast software using. No, Bruno Levesque.
Yeah.
Levesque, I think. If it's French. Not French, he's from Montreal, no, or something like that. I can't remember. Could be no, I didn't know she is that. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Good to be able to run that stuff out here in the future. What, the people racing with me? This is about the whole experience. I started the race and Vicky was very helpful. She was like this. You could see me. I couldn't see her for a while. I was like but yeah, she was very helpful. She told me to smile and then she was like waving and stuff. I saw Ionor as well. I'm hoping I really said that right. She was on there. At one point it was me, Ionor and Vicky. I thought it was a joke. All together. Jeff has been training you to have distraction for months now and things on grab your attention. Jeff, really? Jeff is not. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go, man.
With that, back to the track.
Back to the track. Where's it? Hold on, where is he?
He's out on track.
No way, Matt. I was expecting something a little bit more helpful, like earlier you told me it was like 6.
Okay, he's in the middle of the track. Because of the bars underneath his name on the left.
Oh yes, you told me that. I should remember. As I turn, like I'm really turning it. A little bit faster, a little bit. Oh hey Bruno, we were just talking about you. Was that better?
Yeah, see how you could go tighter?
Yeah. Oh, and then overpowered in that shit. I did my wheel thing again as well.
Yeah, a little bit too late. Focus.
Yes, sir.
Braked a bit early there.
God damn it. I never know why I shifted up here. Better?
A little bit, but you lifted quite late. You need to lift as you turn.
I broke a bit too early there.
Right.
God damn it.
It's alright.
Matt.
Yes. Right. One more lap. Come on, you can do it. Sit and use it.
Thanks for the sub! I did this.
Right. So close, but you analyse it yourself straight away that you braked a bit too early. You were and this just tells you can put it all together. You were looking at going for 43.7, 43.8, like I was saying.
Yeah, I lost it. What was last sector?
Yeah, it was in the chicane. You can see the time there, and then your last sector, and then your best last sector. See the difference? Is the difference to 3? And you were going a bit quicker than that because you're still doing better in the first sector. It was just putting it all together.
At least we're doing 144 consistently now, so we definitely improved.
Yeah.
The more use we get to the track, the
It's only Tuesday.
the better. Yeah, it's only true. By Friday evening, like 1:39. He didn't even flinch. There's already so fast. I'm sure you'd be fine, guys. It's I don't know. I was gonna say it's a tough tough car and tough track, but Matt got in it the other day on our single player session, and he was saying. So I don't know. It feels easier than I made it sound like it was really hard. I think that's what he meant. It must have been what you meant. No? No. Right. Well, we have educated Matt to Rick and Morty, by the way. I just wanted to throw that in. He seems to really enjoy it last night. I'm pretty consistent. Guys already so fast. I'm sure we struggled. Are you more consistent as well? I'm planning on going full send and get one of those fancy Fanatec pedals. That's one of the other things we were thinking of. Well, Matt and Jeff are almost sure that most of the people on track with me have load cell pedals. I don't think it can make a massive difference, but they seem to think it can.
For consistency.
Consistency.
Every time you brake, you know what you're going to get. Because the body works better with muscle memory than...
Yeah. There you go.
Do you want to finish off by trying what we were discussing about less T? See what it feels like.
Yes, let's do it. You said that was the plan. Let's do it. TC4! 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 10 more reasons of Ferrari Esports.
Take 1 PSI off of there. Because it was getting a bit higher.
Hot.
So that might give you a bit more grip as you go on.
Okay. That could be good. Or is it because I'm throwing the car around? Maybe?
No. It was happening the other day in practice as well.
Okay.
That tyre was getting a bit warmer.
Okay, let's do this. I looked at 30 feet. Okay, I can feel it already. We just brought the traction control down a tiny weeny bit. Well, by 1 click. I went a bit too much on the sand here.
Still on the outback. Tires aren't at pressure yet. That kind of stuff.
Not an excuse, Matt. You need to nail all your corners.
There you go. There's the TC4.
Yeah, I felt it as well in T1. Why is that? But I wasn't doing anything particular, and it decided to go.
Focus now.
Yes, but I seem to be a lot slow.
It might be that it doesn't seem not as confident. Yeah, that's the experiment.
Let's try more laps because I remember when I did it once I hated it and I ended up running it. Oh, I forgot to do that. This is literally my one improvement really. I've walked too early now.
Yeah, it started to slide and you got on silk.
When I go over that white marking on the floor, it seems... Oh, I was going to say it seems to help, but...
Thoughts?
I think I can get used to it. It's been quite a long time, isn't it? Since we've been in...
A long time and invalid laps. You can't do that all the time.
try maybe a couple more laps?
Yeah, you've got enough fuel for 2 more.
Nice.
That's
why he said before the first race.
No, don't. Focus, you got one more lap for sure. You haven't done the fuel caps. We've
Matt?
got one more lap for sure.
Glued to who?
Pascal.
Hopefully by Friday, because this guy. You're supposed to do that at the end. I'm not amusing Matt at all. Oh, if I do this stupid bump at the front at the beginning, it's making me lose. When I crashed on the motorway, it was a little bit like this.
The things you don't say on the internet.
It was very much like this, though. They even analyzed the barrier to see if I had any fine to pay. Yeah, because you have to pay if you crash and you damage the motorway. Supposed to protect other people. AC. But I'm sweaty now. Oh, Matt, we didn't do it. We didn't do the 143.
Not quite. But we're only 1/10. And if you want, if we put it back to 3, you want to do a couple more laps and sort of, because you've got the pace there, put it all together. I think 3 you could maybe get used to with more practice, but it's not going to be a thing that just clicks tonight.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're well on our way to 40. And it's, as you saw last time, it's just seat time. Seat time and practice.
Practice, yeah. What Matt is saying now is obviously I didn't have much time to practice last time, as I said. But I felt really comfortable going into the race on Saturday because I spent about 3 hours in the rig after streaming it with Matt. In total, it was like 3 hours, and I felt comfortable going into the race. Like, I finally feel a bit more comfortable with the car. I feel already comfortable with that car. I just need to feel that edge where I can start thinking I can put this area or this area. But now I don't feel it that much. We had a bad couple of laps here. Maybe my
a lot of it is you need to focus on the exit of the last corner, because you keep turning in too early, or you turn in right place but you're staying on the throttle. You need to, when you get between the gravel traps, turn in and completely off the throttle. You'll be able to get on the throttle very, very quickly, because as soon as you do that, the car will start to turn. But you need to do that to get it to turn. Because otherwise you're driving in, then you're having to get out.
Focus on that then.
I think focus on that, because everything else you're getting a fairly consistent.
Except the last few laps.
But yeah, but bear in mind those were.
True.
If you look above that and you're.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. Then we'll finish with the little race. After that, start getting used the circulation on Zandvoort.
Yep. Trying to find somewhere to pass.
Yeah, because last time I raced here, do you remember what happened?
No.
I sent your friend climbing. Well, no, I sent myself in the shadow realm by touching your friend's pipe. No?
You didn't see anything.
You didn't? Oh!
I don't remember. I was probably looking at a replay of some other things.
You know what? That doesn't send you off like in ACC, that curve. You wanted me to try, guys? I've tried it for you. That curve is not dead in AC.
cars are much hard.
See, I prefer when I touch that curve rather than when I'm away from it. When I'm away from it, I feel like the turn.
Whereas you don't want to touch the curve.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
makes you
Yeah, and that's the oil as well. Sprinkling around.
That's already faster there. That's pretty able to go. How much it turns as soon as you lift it up?
Yeah, it's a lot earlier, isn't it? But I think my line was. I might have to a little bit too much this time.
Yeah, but that's because you literally just need to be a little lift.
Ugh.
Server's reset.
Yeah.
So go out again. But
Ta-da-ta-ta-ta.
yeah, that's what I mean. It turns so much.
Yeah,
You just need a little lift just to get it to start to go, and then.
But then
that's
I did this. I did that breathing thing because I felt like I was too much. So I felt like I needed
That's the thing. You just got to build the confidence.
to do it. Yeah. Okay.
You got to wait for the server now.
Find it. It's automatic now. Is it too late to join the series? It is too late to join. Damn! I want to join Adaptor series bad. Oh, there was quite a few weeks. Actually, Mario had sent me the invite back in August. I think he said his friend was doing it, and his friend is actually racing with me. Funnily enough, but as a pro. So hey, you need to qualify to amateur series. But you did. Okay, then. Okay, so we the server too.
Yeah, we may have to do the jump out, jump in thing.
And you see, hold on, he does a 46 with his 141. So, sector thing. See his sector against my sector. He does a 50. My best is 50. 45. Oh, I'm 1 second away from him. So where I really need to gain time is here, because here there's not second, less than a second. What is there? There is more.
I can't see.
It's 2.
It's only just a bit more than a second.
It's 1.2, yeah. Round.
And it's about a second there. So that's where your 2 seconds is. From him doing, a 40, well, that's a low 42, high 41.
Yeah, it's basically from 1 and 2. It's not
just
like one sector.
It's just a 1 second sector. So it's last corner, getting off that long corner well, and then doing the hairpin with the green boards, right? Because if you have to brake early, then you have to be on the throttle, then you come off the throttle, then you back on, you lose time. You kind of want to brake, lift off the brake, let the car turn,
Yeah.
and then drive out. That's the kind of main thing we're learning both at Monza and here is you don't really want to be pushing the throttle like that going around the corner. You want to be either doing all the braking, letting the car turn, or holding the throttle. I'm probably going to have to jump out and jump in again. That does.
Do a quick race before? I might put
If you want to just do that instead, I don't mind.
Might put me in aggressive mode. Oh, what did you have all the time there?
Well, of there. I'm just going to. Done it again where when you stay in the server, when it resets, it gets rid of. Have that. So we did 44-1.
44-1, very close to 144. What up, people? For a lot of stuff. Get a chance. Jeff has been really quiet tonight.
That'll cuddling with.
You're right, baby. We're just setting up the little race. Tia's audio out a lot. Really? Isn't it your internet, Shortmaster? Definitely. Hey Mario, how you doing? We were talking about you earlier. And your friend racing in the series? In the Ferrari series. Ooh. The screen is now black because we're preparing the race, the AI race.
How many laps?
5 is fine. Yeah, a little race just to...
And I'm going to put a bit more fuel in.
No comment. Wow, what a beautiful picture. You guys can't see it. The picture Jeff must have posted on our Instagram before we started. You guys see it? It's incredible. Good shot from Matt. Like what you've done with the front.
Unlike the rest of me.
I didn't say anything. It's censorship, I tell you. They are our first telepathic. I don't think so. Poor Matt has to live with us though. I don't know how he can bear. At least we cook him good food.
That's true.
Although I'm not gonna found the issue. Aha.
So we're starting 14th. And it's the same size grid as you'll have. Because the normal Zandvoort doesn't have that many kit boxes.
Okay.
So I've put it so that we have the
I thought you said I was gonna start in so I was like, no.
You are. I put it on
yeah,
random.
No, but I'm
no.
in the race.
Well, would you be happy with?
I would be very happy.
Yeah.
Just, I'd probably have a lot of problem in the first laps, but first of what is the track is like a special rally stage. Yeah, you did say that, Mario. You said that it was a beautiful dance, no? What going around Zandvoort? This guy is definitely dancing. La 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 la. Ba da da ba ba da da. Copyright strike. I'm ready, Matt.
Really?
I'm ready.
I've set it on that time of day, but don't worry.
That reminds me of the race.
Might go a little.
I had a better start than I had in the race. Can't see my brake now. Whoa! Kokinu, get off! Get off my way.
Oh, AI crash.
Oh!
Oh!
What do I do?
Hand there.
Do I
Just keep going, yeah. 3 positions.
But they crash all the time. This is definitely not gonna happen in the race, by the way. Matt was telling me, you know, there might be a few incidents, but you that didn't. There wasn't one incident. Every time I saw a yellow flag, I was praying the sky for the race to give me an incident. Because obviously I was at the back by myself, so... Nope, didn't see an incident. And on this note, I'm going to start focusing. Didn't touch it. What did you say?
I just started singing and then realised copyright test.
Lights. No.
No, it won't be the same button, just focus.
Alright.
Absolute minimum, just use it, just focus and use it as practice.
Oh, I did it too late again. You said I need to do it while accelerating, right?
The lift
Yeah.
when you're turning. And then accelerating very quickly actually. Doesn't take much. weather and do it properly, rather than forgetting what I left it on.
The stall, she stalled installed. Yes, we have Soul installed. AI race way harder than a hot lap. No, to be honest, the AI is not the best, but actually, when I started my AI race, I was 8th position at Monza, and then I finally won one at the end. That was at the end of the week. So by the end of the week, I need to win the AI race. Lights, yep. Yes, everyone is reapplying for me. Very nice, guys.
That was my bad. I left it on the setting.
Oh, no, it's not your bad. I wasn't focusing. I wasn't taking the right line in that turns. That little pillow can be copious. That song. Remember the lyrics of that little. Try one more time. One more time. This car, it's a lot of fuel.
It's thirsty.
Very, very thirsty.
So we're starting 9th this time.
Oh.
Ready?
Brakes tested me.
They were waiting for the cars in front.
It looked like he was brake testing me. Oh. Are they just stupid?
They're just a bit crazy, yeah. Yeah, they're just a little bit crazy. Right, now to try and catch them up.
He's coming close. I did it too tight again. I don't know why. That wasn't very cool. Why is it doing this though?
I think it's single player. Just remember we found there was more grip when we went in the...
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. god, I need to stop eating that. You need to lift off twice on that, on the single wheel. It's really weird. Lap here. And then he's gonna come on my inside. Oh, he didn't. God. Ooh, they're still here. Not too far. 147 at the end.
And that's more or less what the AI were doing. But like we said, the track conditions are totally different, so don't be annoyed at that.
Oh, I'm not annoyed as well. My car was completely broken. Well, completely broken. Hey Todd, how you doing? I bet there was a lot of swearing last Sunday. Actually, no, because Jeff and Matt had a very special request for me that I stay quiet during the entire race because they left me racing here and they were in the living room and they didn't want to hear me screaming because they wouldn't know what happened. They couldn't come here and disturb me, so they didn't want me to swear. So I didn't swear at all. Actually, when I spin, I did swear, but I did it really slightly. So I think I said. So 1 second faster. So basically, for some reason, Matt and we can't quite grasp is in the single player, the conditions are just not as grippy as in the server. Even if we set the temperature to be the same.
I mean, we'll try and work on it, but we can't seem to replicate the conditions. You know, you were doing 45s single player, and then we went a second faster straight away in the server. So, and that's the important thing because that's where the race is happening. It's in the server. So
yeah, we do a couple of laps now. You think, or
if you want to?
Yeah. I want to try a couple more laps, and then if not, then not after the race. I feel awake. Improving your racing line and brake. Thanks, Jimmy. Jeff, how are ya? Hey, Kayo. I already said bags on the stream. So concentrate. Yeah, Everett, I was saying earlier, there was plenty of times where I was smiling at the camera, but they picked the interesting one, right? That's what you guys want to see when I'm concentrating. I'm sure you. No. Maybe not. I don't know. We basically pick the same temperature and conditions. It's just still much more grippy in the server. But I prefer it that way. Can you imagine if it was grippy in the single server and then I'm going on to the main server and it's not grippy? I'd feel bad.
Vicky's.
Yeah, she's doing my time. Jeez.
And
well,
just to make this clear, when we left, then hopefully. Yeah, record is 2.
So I might be competitive this week.
And it's only Tuesday.
See. Huh?
It's only Tuesday.
Only Tuesday.
We know you could have put together.
43. Let's do this, Matt. Have we got the setup on?
Right on. You want me to throw a bit more fuel in? So it's not because it's at the moment we're doing 4 laps.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's put 5 or 6 at least, and then that'll be it for me tonight, guys. I'm in on stream. I've bored you enough with my my lovely practice. You know what I was excited about tonight and last night as well. I came home thinking my little practice. Hey, sleepyhead.
You gonna say hello to the stream? Oh, goodness me,
Oh,
this language.
we don't swear.
This language.
Exactly.
Ready to go?
What game is this? Assetto Corsa. Yeah, it's Assetto Corsa. We are practicing for. Well, I am practicing. I'm practicing for the Ferrari Esports Hublot Challenge. At the moment, we need to do.
Oh, we're only going to go faster.
Not yet. I'm doing a few more laps, and then I'm gonna, guys, show you the. So on Saturday we've got a few. On Saturday we've got a few community races on AC, because I need to get used to the handling of cars on AC. And since I'm doing the Ferrari Hublot Esports competition, I decided that we were going to do it in 3 Ferrari cars. So we're going to do every week for the next few weeks where I'm doing the Ferrari Hublot series, Esports series. We are going to be doing these 3 cars at Zandvoort, and then we're going to do it at Nürburgring and Spa, which are the next tracks where I'll be racing. So this week we're doing Zandvoort, so if you want to come around on Saturday, we will be doing these races, 3 races. One is in the 80?
288.
Is the 288 GTO. So basically what Matt has done is helped me, well, is ultimately picked. One from the 60s, one from the 80s, and one from the 2000s.
2010s.
2010s, there you go. So we've got 3 different Ferraris from 3 different eras, and it's going to be really... Just follow Chile, link and downloaded the car, proper handful. Well, yeah. Oh, thanks GH. So we are going to be, we're going to be doing 3 races. It would be really nice if you could join, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it to that. So much Arid. Can't wait for Nürburgring. I can't wait for Nürburgring either. It's such a great track. I'm gonna be honest. The 3 car choice that we've picked for Zandvoort is a little bit tricky. Yes, Matt is smiling. It is definitely. He seemed to enjoy them a lot though. So, oh, hold on. The guys I've been talking. Look, that's so much. I think we only need to practice. I don't like this. I can't feel it. I can't feel the car. I bet most of you have a lot more time in AC than I. Haven't touched ears. That's the case, is it? I've got 60 hours, guys. 60 hours in AC, which is why I need you to help me practice. I need more human being to race with me on Saturday, so I'm ready for the race on Sunday. You're basically going to be teaching me in different cars. Well, one of the cars is fairly similar, so I think it's going to be good to learn. But it was a good idea, I think, from Matt and Jeff. If you want to join the AC races, make sure you download you on the DLC. Thanks, Chile. And thanks, Chile, for hosting the races. That's awesome. You're making one happy chap. 2 happy, actually.
They're already saying 60 hours is a lot. How many have you got on ACs?
Yes, that's the issue, Erid. My on ACC I've got what did you say? 460.
Something like.
So on ACC I've got 460 hours. In Dirt Rally I've got around 200 hours, I think. But on AC I've got 60 hours. Do you see the problem?
And most of that time's driving quirky, fun cars, doing community stuff.
Exactly. A Ford Mustang, a Mini. Guys, that has nothing to do with this car here. Yeah, the Spy. He has 600 hours or so on AC. I think Chile has more than that.
Probably not.
No?
I don't.
Chile, can you tell us how many hours you've got? Am I able to see it on Steam? No. From him. Actually, guys, after the race on Sunday, I've actually got 63 hours now. I have 3,395 hours in AC. There you go. That's a lot. I don't want to ask Matt because it's probably a scary number.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Every single time I look at on Discord, Matt, it says Matt is playing Assetto Corsa. So I believe it's under 600, I believe. Okay, really? Chile is just really efficient. When he's going on it, then he's just good at it. What can I say? Oh, Arno is back. Jesus is back too. Jesus! Do it. Yeah, I'll speak to Victoria after the stream.
So, got enough, probably 8 laps. So, just keep going until you want to stop.
You see what Jeff said? Okay. Just in the Alto.
Probably not wrong.
Someone's coming out now, no?
No, that's just in a bit. No?
Oh,
No, anyway.
oh really? Come on, Jeff, handle it.
What was that, Jeff? I don't know, he's making noises.
Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes I... I need to start
Get used to having a quick
getting my team back together. No. Woo. Oh. Yeah. Just in case. Oops, sorry. I keep punching your legs. Wow, Bruno.
Trying to send me a message.
Andre. And Andre, do you think you're good at Assetto Corsa with 174 hours only? Yeah, cut detected. Thanks, Andre. That's what happens normally when you go on the grass. It's not part of the track.
Same volume.
Oh. I'm on my lap. Wanna give me the keyboard for a sec? That should be better, hopefully. The loud sound
I'm just going to put you back to the pit. Tyres are going. I'm going.
Oh, you need to click on the screen.
Ah, of course.
No, my favorite R factor has only 7. You don't spend enough time driving then, Andre. The louder the better. I have 199 hours in Dirt Rally 2. See, I think I'm around the... Oh god, that's scary then. I'm more than that. Can't hear the chit-chat. Oh. Speak louder, Matt. I drive only twice per week. I'm driving more than that, but I only drive... I clearly don't drive the right one. The right simulator. As you, it should show the hours you spend looking at keeping big and thinking about improving. Oh, you guys, I'm ready.
To go? Just sort of relax into it at first, just get used to it with the first lap again, because the grip is so different.
I really don't want to have Lacombe stuck behind me. Lacombe has won the last race. Although that would probably put my bum on fire. I'd be like, ah!
Here we go.
Actually, I could follow him. Oh, he's too far gone already. Oh, there you go, she did 143.
Yeah, but you can also do.
Ah. Haven't done it yet.
You can. Really focus and just do a couple of laps.
Need to avoid that curb on the inside there. That one. How was that?
Yeah. Need to brake a little bit later for the long corner.
Ah. Ooh, dangerous.
Right, use it. Focus. After the other truck.
Got a bit early.
Oh, what, use it. Good. We were on for 43, but the last one wasn't quite right. Keep it going.
Oh!
So as long as it doesn't hit anything, we're all good. Yeah, just... There's nobody coming in here. Just need to focus. You can do the 43. It was on, and then you just got a bit too excited in the last corner.
Do that.
Do the 43.
Jeff doesn't care about my training. All he wants to do is disturb me and Matt. Ah!
Hold the brake. There you go.
Did nothing happened?
Nobody saw nothing.
Come on, for yourself, you Ferrari.
For a sec to let the tyres cool. Just go easy in these two corners.
Oh
More
yeah.
easy.
Is that
Just,
why my
No, it was just when you had the slide. Okay, and then go for it. It'll be okay now. They're turning in a bit too early. That's why you're having to wait. So you want to turn it in a little bit later. Got this. going, keep going. Really good.
Whoa! Oh, for freaking hell!
All right.
Yeah, it's alright for you, it's not. Ah!
These things happen.
Oh god, basically there's a part of the track when you're going fast over it. Like if you're too close to the curb, then you're just messing up. Or either way, if you're too much on that side or that side, it's too bumpy.
Do you want to?
I think I'm gonna keep it to this, guys, and I'm gonna try it offline because I might get a bit more frustrated and I want
Do
to
you
see
want
that.
to show the Saturday cars, or do you want to do that in
Yes,
a
yeah.
different?
Let's show the Saturday. I'm gonna show you the cars we're gonna drive on Saturday. If any of you fancy joining, we're all gonna be racing them at Zandvoort. Very unforgiving car. Sorry, do I have to go around? I was just gonna show them. I'm gonna race them like next Friday. I don't need to change the wheel. I'm gonna go back to the Ferrari afterwards, so.
Yeah, you can get the time that Vicky's on. Got it there. Just putting it all together.
Lots of people have like Saturdays. Crazy. Lots of peeps have Saturday stream. What do you mean, Arid? Jeff O'Clough worldwide. Anyone did it match? Matt has a push on us. I will be making it. Ah, Matt, you can fight. You can fight back.
I fight.
How did you fight? Oh, the cars that will be are they standard or they are mods?
They're standard, but they're DLC.
Yeah.
So you could have gone a bit quicker in the first sector.
Yep.
And that would have brought you to roughly where you were anyway before.
Yeah.
And then you had that bit more. You could have got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't quite put it together.
Didn't quite put it together. Yeah.
If you think about it, when it comes down to the gap from where you've got to the 41.4 where Vicky is, that's 3/10 over the lap. Yeah. There's I think about 14 corners here. So that means you're losing 0.02 of a second. That's, if you imagine how much that is, that's tiny.
Yeah.
And it all adds up.
It's alright because there's a few times where the first turn when I'm going for it properly it says minus 0.2, but not always. Most of the time it's.
That's what
That's where we're gonna get to 1.4. Well, we're doing 144 consistently. Bad for a start. I just need more laps, more laps. And so on Saturday we are driving 3 Ferraris. Hold on to your seats. We are gonna go from, I guess, 60 2010. So the first one is the Ferrari 250 GTO, and this is an H pattern. I do not want to hear anyone complaining about this car because it looks good. It just looks incredible. Not the car, by the way. That now. Oh, you don't see it. Yeah, you see it now. Another great picture by Matt. With a bit of oil, as you can see on the. We're having a little issue with the gears, which I hope Matt will have fixed with Jeff by Saturday. But it seems that every time we're starting Every time we start that, it's a goal, so the H pattern doesn't wanna start. Michelle, how can we join? You can check the detail, Michelle, in the Discord discussion. The next race you have the detail. I don't know actually if the guys have been posted in. Should you post it? Hello from Rosanna. I got my 95 local and running again. Yay! Now comes the race.
Let's just try the quick.
That was already that. Just before and the.
I know. So.
How come? Yes. A.
I'm gonna try this, and if not, then we.
Actually good. So the first one, as I was saying, the Ferrari 250 GTO, we might be able to drive it this time. Now that's a great. So it's an H pattern, and it's a 60s car. Don't expect it to behave incredible. It's just fun to try and drive it around the Zandvoort. It's definitely fun. Yay! It worked. So I think it's better to drive it. Oh no, can you? Oh.
I can.
Look at this! Zlankan, please tell me you won't be enjoying following someone and then suddenly fire will be in your face. Why would you not be enjoying that? Ooh. Let me know the other. Yeah, Matt told me it's a very expensive car. Full of million?
6.
You go.
The 80 million. It's a lot of money. Go back inside.
Oh,
I can backwards.
There you go. So that's the first car we'll be driving. Don't worry, there's not only that color. You can pick it. Well, there's lots of color. You can't pick them when you're in the server, but it's definitely super challenging, and especially around Zandvoort. Woo! I've actually really enjoyed driving it, so don't forget you need to brake really early before the turns. Woo. And obviously do a bit of heel and toe. I'm not great at it, but I try my best. Woo! Look at this! Drifting through the sides. I feel like I'm super fast, but then I'm gonna be in the race against you guys, and I'll be like, oh god. I was actually ready. Oh, I got this.
Hello, Sleepy Elves.
Wow, I made it, I made it, I made it! Woo! So that'll be car number 1. We'll be driving from the 60s to the 2010 years. Different decade. Am I in 4th gear?
Yeah.
I am. That was a bit...
To check just a second.
What? In
Don't worry.
second?
No, it's alright now.
There you go! This was a full lap of the car number 1 we'll be driving, and I've given you a time already. 2:38. Come on, do better than that. I'm sure most of you can. Especially Bruno, who has spent over 3,000 hours. Was it Bruno? It was Bruno, right? On AC. Oh, too late.
You want replay? Jeff request.
Jeff request a replay. God damn it. Eddie Van Halen dies of cancer. Are you a fan of... No idea.
Of Eddie Van Halen.
What's this? Oh, L, are you going to be participating? You picked definitely the best camera.
Look, you see, didn't see anything, and then look. Oh.
That doesn't, like, that's not the best color, definitely not for that car. But great car. Look at the shape. I keep saying, but 60s and 70s car definitely the best shapes. Not the best to drive, unfortunately, but they're definitely the best looking cars. Anyway, should we go on to the second car? Look at that car. I think Jeff likes it too. Matt was actually telling me about the numbers on the car and how they were for road car in the 60s when they were doing Targa Florio and this type of thing. Because I thought the number were looking very funny. I wouldn't have written the number like that. It's better in a circle, but in these big numbers, so explain me the meaning behind these numbers. Which was interesting, you see? So I felt bad complaining about it afterwards. Look at these numbers. I did smash the front bit, no? 30. I wouldn't mind driving a car like that in real life. Although it might be as hard as my Ford Fiesta to drive. The gears are probably harder. Just because it's old gearbox. What I'm complaining about. And the second car is the GTO 288. The 288. So it's not written, but you have to guess it. It's the 288 GTO. And so, as you can imagine from the shape, it is from the 80s! Of course it is from the 80s. I think Jeff would dream to have a car like this one. I would personally go with the 60 one. What would you guys go for? The first car or the second car? If you had to pick a car you'd be driving in real life. Don't think about the money, just in terms of looks. What would you pick? The first one. First one. First one, everyone. When you organise it, else. And you... Oh, Matt, I forgot my clutch there. Oh, well now I'm using the clutch instead of the brake. Sorry, Jeff, but which one would you pick, Matt? This one or this? To have? Yeah. It doesn't matter how much they cost, okay? Just to have. Yeah. 60s. 60s. Interesting. And you, Jeff? Which one would you pick? I'm guessing he's gonna see. It looks like he's back from the future. No, it's much earlier. Master. This is 84, and the 355 was 90s. So, is it the car that you fix the noise, or is it? It's just the modern one. It's just the modern one. Got it. Actually, that was quick. Just make sure you touch a bit the grass on that. Get that turn in you need. Woo! And wow. Release. Well. That's what happened when you go from second to third. All the engine blown up, so all the warning lights are on. And hold on, let me just. So this is what happened if you don't drive a Ferrari properly. Oh dear. Fire! Jesus Christ, that smoke is not stopping. Autosave the replay is worth. Money shift. It was the money shift. Oh, sorry, Jeff. And the last one is obviously, it will be the most fun because it's the closest to GT3 car. Yeah, just got a lot more power but less grip. The FXXK, which for some reason I want to call the FKKX. So it's not the best looking, definitely not, but I think it's the most fun because it's floppy paddle and it's great fun. It drives like a GT3, and I think GT3 and GT4 are really fun. So here we are. There you go. Look at this. Some funky doors here. And we've got. I think is it like a McLaren open like a car? Yeah, a lot of modern supercars. And then we've got a sound mod on this one from Fonseca.
So I'm sure I can get Els to put the link for that in the next races channel. So if you guys want the car to sound the same as this one on stream, then it'll be there for you.
I tried the 599X.
No, it's basically the one where it's the same kind of thing but just lower.
Right. Have I not tried it then in one of my races?
I
might
don't
have.
think so.
No? I'm disappointed you don't like it. This is bloody gorgeous.
Give them a rev.
Yeah, so yesterday Matt got me in the car and I said, what is this car? It feels good but it sounds bad. And he went, actually it's funny you say that because there is a mod for it. So the sounds sound incredible now. Listen to this. This thing got power, guys. It's got a lot of power. It's super twitchy. You said there's a turbo?
No, no turbos. A bit of hybrid.
It feels like there is a turbo. It's so powerful. Oh, this is gonna be great fun, guys. It's gonna be like the last race at Zandvoort we had on ACC. I did say to people as well, I know there was a few crashes for anyone that had crashed. Oh, there was actually a flew off from Aurel. Don't think he's here tonight, but I remember he actually tried to take off. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Outlap 8 seconds faster than the other car.
Mm-hmm.
Already. I with her by car like this. Like it. You're with her. Yeah, you agree with that. It feels fun, but it's just not in terms of look and challenge. It's very different. It's more fun than the other cars. So thank you again everyone for tuning in on this beautiful Tuesday. I was gonna say Monday. It's already Tuesday, God. Thanks for tuning in and participating again on my journey of my learning journey. Right, I've started in February 2020 and now I'm competing with some of the best sim racer in the world. At Zandvoort this week on the Ferrari Hublot Esports series. Thankfully to Matt, I'm going to be able to probably make some progress. We were very, very close to a 143 tonight. Who knows, I might do one after the stream. I'm very happy though. I'm putting the hours in and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But I'm glad that you guys are joining me on this because I'm pretty much streaming all the practice that I'm doing and I've been since the very beginning. For me, growing from literally knowing nothing about motorsport to now learning a lot about, well, a lot more about the track, about suspension. Matt actually explained to me a lot of things. He said that we were going to have theories. We have a notebook, guys. We write down data and stuff, which I wasn't doing as seriously before. So it's been great to have my input. It's going to make me more serious as well in the future when I participate in championship and stuff, so I can look at the right data. I've never looked at Assetto Corsa the same way. Looking at your sectors, see how you can win where you can win more time. See also with against your best lap time what you're doing wrong. It's great, and I don't know what Jeff is doing now. So I hope I can see most of you on Saturday. Just to remind you, you can also support this channel by becoming a member. Actually, we've had a new member earlier who isn't ever in the chat, I believe. So I'm going to add him afterwards. And so thank you for your support in any way. Anyway, there is a Discord community if you fancy joining it. If not, you can become a Patreon and you can become a channel member. And don't forget to like and subscribe. before you go tonight, I hope you, I don't know why I'm pointing my finger, I hope you all have a beautiful evening, and I don't know, I was hiding you, but Jeff was actually hiding you as well. There you go. Join the Discord right here. Jeff obviously haven't improved. Jeff OBS skills haven't improved. Jeff! Anyway, hope
Jeff's
you enjoyed.
bored, we need to finish.
Okay. Bye guys. Love you all. Have a great evening. Bye.
Bye.
Jeff. Jeff, come on.
Bye.
Jeff,
Sorry,
come on.
Okay, alright.
Bye.
Snapchat.
I confirm it is not Chris Hay. This is not Chris Hay, Stuart. This is my friend Matt. Did you say something for that, Matt?
Not really.